again with another episode of Star vs. the Forces of Evil episode review. This is episode 4, season 1, Cheer Up Star and Quest By. Alright, now let's get right into it. Star and Marco are trapped inside the tool shed by Ludo's army. As Marco tries to fashion something to fight them off, he recounts how he tried to cheer Star up because she left her phone number for her crush, a guitar-playing student named Oscar, but he has not called her back. Alright, so I love how this episode starts off with Star and Marco fighting Ludo and his new, bigger monsters. It's nice to see an episode start off where the characters are in the middle of a situation and they have to take you back to the beginning to explain how they got there. Poor Marco. Not only did he have one of his sweatshirts ripped off by the buzz, but he also has the stranger laugh at his I Kissed a Ninja t-shirt. Things just kept getting worse for Marco as Jeremy shows up and upsets him so much that he ends up breaking Jackie's skateboard. Star uses some funny techniques to try to cheer Marco up. I love Oscar's introduction to the show, plus his flying snail song is sort of catchy to me. I must admit, Marco has an amazing ringtone. If you don't believe me, look up Spacey Unicorn and listen to it. Star waiting around all day for Oscar to call is something I know so many people can relate to. The fact that Marco thinks creeping up next to Star in a dark room while dressed as a clown is a good idea, it makes me wonder how he got so many A's in school. I mean, really, clowns are not liked by many people. The fact that Marco decided that to make Star happy, he should get monsters to come so she can beat them up was a good idea for him, until it completely backfired and got them into a bad situation that starts the show. I think it is funny that Ludo has 2 new large monsters with him, and he claims that he always brings them. Then the new monsters, Spikeballs and Man-Arm, introduce themselves and say that they are normally in the back. The good news, however, for Marco is that his plan works because Star is happy when she is beating up monsters, and then she stops the whole fight to talk to Oscar on the phone when he calls. Finishing off the episode, Star gives Marco a hug when he is covered in syrup, and the two are stuck together. Then comes the stranger from the beginning of the episode, and he laughs at both of them. I really enjoyed when small jokes are repeated in the same episode. Alright, so that was it for the first part of the episode. Now let's move on to the second. When Star's wand runs low on power, she and Marco visit Quest By, a large interdimensional retail store, to buy a new charger. However, the location of the charger department proves extremely difficult to find and get to. Meanwhile, Ludo and his minions, who are shopping for a beak sharpener, pursue Star to try to take her wand. Quest By starts with Marco trying very hard to get his hair just right before Star messes it all up. This prompts Marco to vacuum her mess, which includes her wand charger. Quest By is a good representation of a knockoff Best Buy from Uni, and I would personally prefer all Best Buys on Earth be replaced with Quest Buys. It is interesting that they have a choice to take a sample or leave a sample. It's weird and funny. Ludo is such a mom figure in the store, telling all the monsters they can't get what they want and stop trying to sneak items into the cart. Can anyone explain to me why there's a Sphinx in Quest By, and why does it still not know what the internet is? It takes one look at a store map that no one has ever understood completely, and he figures out in seconds. Meanwhile, there are people here on Earth that still have to think one whole minute before they figure out what 10 times 10 is. Ludo deserves being stuck in that elevator with the giant slug, since he tried to get the door closed on the poor guy. And another thing, I would really enjoy having a booby trap department in a store. Oh my gosh, these workers have been through so much punishment in the areas that are not his department, and I'm so able to relate to the working, hiding in a hole, watching television instead of actually working. Near the end of the episode, I almost feel bad for Ludo because the only time he actually gets the wand, it ends up being dead. I love how Marco tells Star that on Earth it is rude to tell people to shush, and she says, yeah, it's rude on Muni too. Like, seriously? She knows, and yet she still does it. I think it's funny. In the end, the whole Quest By adventure was Marco's fault, since he had sucked Star's charger up in the beginning. I like this episode, and the most important thing I learned from it is that I really want a Quest By in my town. I know I can't be the only one, right? Well, that is all for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you guys next time. Have a good day.